In this lecture, we will learn about network communication. Before you jump right into hacking, you need an understanding of the fundamentals of how the internet works. This video and the next few videos will start building up the foundational knowledge that you will want to have at the tips of your fingers if you are going to be penetration testing systems. There is a concept called a reference model. Basically, the internet is invisible, right? We can't see each different piece right in front of us, but we don't need to in order to understand what is happening. A reference model attempts to give an explanation of network communication. There are two main reference models used in network communication, the OSI model and the TCP/IP model. Let's learn about the OSI model first. OSI stands for Open Standard Interface, and the OSI model has 7 layers. The 7 layers of the OSI model are the physical layer, data link layer, network layer, transport layer, session layer, presentation layer, and application layer. The physical layer handles the physical connection. It determines voltages and data rates needed for transmission. Its job is also to convert digital bits into electrical signals. The data link layer handles moving data into and out of the physical link in a network. It is also responsible for error detection. The network layer routes signals through various channels. It decides which route data should take. It is also responsible for dividing outgoing messages into packets and assembling incoming packets into messages. The transport layer decides paths for data transmission. It performs multiplexing. At the transport level, data groups are broken down into smaller units. The transport layer guarantees the transmission of data from one end to the other end. The session layer manages messages and it syncs conversations between different applications. It controls logging on and off. It also identifies users and performs session management. The presentation layer ensures that the information is delivered in such a form that the receiving system will understand and use it. The 7th and final layer of the OSI model is the application layer. This is the layer that the end user interacts with. It is the website or app interface. The TCP/IP model is the other main type of model used to model network communication. TCP/IP stands for Transmission Control Protocol and Internet Protocol. It consists of 4 layers: the host to network layer, the internet layer, the transport layer, and the application layer. The host network layer of the TCP/IP model combines the OSI model's physical and data link layers. The internet layer allows the host to insert packets into the network and make them travel independently to the destination. The order that the packets are received in can be different than the order that they were sent in. Note that the internet layer uses IP, the Internet Protocol. The transport layer and the application layer function the exact same as they do in the OSI model. The only other thing I wanted to talk to you about in this lecture in a little more detail is the Internet Protocol that I mentioned a moment ago. For now, just understand that there are 2 versions of the Internet Protocol currently in use, IPv4 and IPv6. Which stand for Internet Protocol version 4 and Internet Protocol version 6 respectively. IPv4 uses 32-bit addresses and IPv6 uses 128-bit addresses. In the next lecture, we will learn about the socket.